Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Knocks it into space.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has not gone well. Great vision. This might spell danger. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Picked out brilliantly. Massaro. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. What a throw in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's played it in low. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Eto'o.
That was lovely, that.
And he's got away from it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bojan Krkić will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Dias makes the interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. And it's Bojan. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Totti. Now it's Gerrard. Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
No joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Massaro, Pedri, Well, that is good. Super running shot. Good chance here! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Mateus picks it up from the goal kick. Upamecano. And it's Mendes. And it's Bojan. Massaro. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, good, and the shot! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham with a definite foul there. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Please use parking.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, now he can run away with it. Bellingham! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
A case now of complete control. De Bruyne. Pedri. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Nice looking ball. Gabriel has a look and plays it forward. And here's Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? It's Neymar! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Was 96,026.
And it's Pedri. Pedri going forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can they get him away? And this is Eto. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Pedri.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. De Bruyne. Merino. And he's got the beating of his man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Nice control. Eto. For Merino. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Merino! It's a goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 76 minutes is number 19, Merino.
So could they be onto something here? Alexander-Arnold. Throw in. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Bellingham. Here's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. He's found a way through. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. That's a little off target. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 9, Eto. Substitution.
Algarafa are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Algarafa give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Pinches it off him.
Algarafa really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the... And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Bellingham claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Being displayed on the screen.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true.
And it's been given away. Neymar. Always goal side. Looking for options for movement. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he plays one through. Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Massaro. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold running with intent. Cute ball now. How Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's made its way to him, and he's had it nicked away. Beckham proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Kunde carries the ball down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get on the end of this? And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bojan. And it's Mendes. And that's a great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Nuno Mendes. He was under real pressure there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good take in a good area. He's come in hard. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a... He's gone for the shots!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
That's a good run down the left. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bojan. And he's managed to get free. And Cruyff! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his... Decent chance! And And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Deftly out wide. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 12, Carl. Number 4, Dayo Upamecano. Coming on the field, number 1, Gianluigi Buffon. Number 13.
So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That has been cut short. Nicely spread. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Gerrard. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Tries one from range! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
That's put paid to the danger. Bojan. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
Yamal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubel.
The attendance for this match
Cruyff
was
will not want to lose out here, not against this
96,847.
opponent. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff supplying the width on this right-hand side.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bojan. And Mateus. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Yamal, Gabriel, and Alexander-Arnold, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. He slid. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. An exchange of stares, and here we go. much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 27, Bayern. Number 11.
So we have movement on
Massaro.
both benches.
Coming on the field.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Dembele. Number
Just
18,
eases him off the ball.
Shevchenko. Substitution taking
Sharp little
place.
ball here. Dembele, he's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And that's another throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could be danger here. He's beaten the big chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. This is promising. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. There's a look up, and the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Dembele. It's Bellingham. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Takes on his marker. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He shifted it to the flank. Deftly away. And Shevchenko! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
So there it is, everyone.
What
Now
are your
big
thoughts
up
on
for
today's
our
game then,
players.
Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Tries one from range! Gerrard is flagged offside. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Gerrard. Oh, what a ball! Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Gabriel. And it's Bellingham. That's going wide left. Gerrard. Well, that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Messi. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Kajolu. Now Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard. Played out to the left flank. Neymar picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now the cross. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's getting hounded. Gerrard! Koundé makes a move down the right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Sorloth. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Upamecano gets it away. That has been slung
There will
wide.
be 1 minute added time.
Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
That was
Well,
the first
I wouldn't
half.
say it was the most
Let's
potent
hope the boys
performance,
can
Peter,
turn it up for
but
the second.
defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for the run. Neymar gets into a good position. Bellingham goes for the shot! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gabriel. And it's Gerrard. And here's Sorloth.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele, out towards the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it's Sorloth. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gerrard. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's having a go!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gerrard. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi, good purposeful running this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neither of these two want to come off second. Real chance! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 2, Alexander-Arnold.
So we have movement
Number
on both
11,
benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Neymar.
Back to parity, and there's barely
18,
any time left.
Sterling.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Number 8,
That's
Musiala.
offside. Yes, it
Number
is.
9, Messi.
Well, that might be that,
Number
Peter.
19,
Maybe both sides just going to have to
Castro.
settle for the draw now.
Substitutions taking place.
Musiala gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through,
Has been
and the
indicated.
counter is on. Cruyff, now it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. João Cancelo. Musiala. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a
The
part.
scores are level after 90 minutes.
So
There will
no
now be
winner
30
at
minutes
full
of
time.
extra time.
We will be going the distance.
Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona. There's the header! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That is a little undercooked. Messi tries to play it through. Bale, oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. And he's picked it up out wide. No way through. Now it's Bale. Pedri. Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Messi. Pedri. And it's Musiala. And it's Messi. Great vision. João Cancelo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross from Cancelo. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
Well, no
information
question, the will
provided by
exists
local
to try and
police.
win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, this looks sharp. João Cancelo. Looking to play him in. Messi wants to run onto this. It'll be a throw-in. Musiala. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. There they go, hunting again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Cancelo. Dembele. And this is Messi.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Bale. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's played in here. And he's taking no chances there. And time is up. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Pete.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard makes a dash for it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. Gabriel Mazraoui. And it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold, Bojan Krkić making good progress. Mazraoui, Gabriel to McAllister. No, he refuses to take the bait. Couldn't squeeze it through. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great vision. Dembele.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out wide, now it's McAllister. Chance for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Pedri has created one goal already. He is through here. Picked out Bojan! Oh, good finish. Portugal are level. So that goal then.
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
After 21 minutes is number 27, Bojan.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yamal gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super find. Mazraoui cuts it out. McAllister. Dumfries. Buffon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. McAllister. And he's forced to go back. And it's McAllister. Pedri to McAllister. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Upamecano tries to play it through. Gabriel. Swung over. Now it's Dembele. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mazraoui. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gerrard. And it's Mendes. And it's Bellingham. And Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Gerrard. And Gabriel.
There will be
Mazraoui.
1 minute added time.
Dembele. Dembele, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick reminder
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on the field is...
Second period then underway.
Rodrigo de Paul. Substitution in progress.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's definitely not his best. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah. Pedri. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. He's got away. Now the cross. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here, and that is expertly dealt with.
The attendance for this
Well
match
seen,
was
saw that coming.
98,004.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Very nicely done. Bojan given the lift of his goal. Bojan Kurkic venturing down the left. Pedri. Now Mazraoui. De Paul. And it's Pedri. It's Bellingham. Pedri. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Tries to get it clear. He has found the way through. And he whips it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Massaro. No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. To Martinez. Driving forward. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Taken back almost at once. He's having a hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Gerrard. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
De Paul is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's taking no chances there. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Dembele. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Not the most accurate pass. Dumfries. Martinez. Bellingham. Gerrard does really well there, he is strong.
There will be
He's
1
had it
minute
nicked
added
away.
time.
Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Shifted it to the flank. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now, endurance.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him
Test
is
this for the endurance, for the
16,
character of the players as we head into extra time.
taking place.
Buffon, very much a man of this moment. To Martinez. And he's gone searching crossfield. Threads one in. De Paul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Mazraoui, looking to play him in. De Paul gets into a good position. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Zielinski.
Pretty robust defending.
Gabriel. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. And it's Guendouzi. That has ended up in no man's land. Dembele going forward. Howson makes the interception. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
we're
responsibly.
halfway through
Anyone
extra
appearing
time.
intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will
Either
be
side
removed.
able to
Thank you
conjure
very
up
much
a
for your
telling
cooperation.
moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 3, Gabriel. Number 5,
And we're off for the final time.
number 21,
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Cristian Romero. Number 6, Nicolas Tagliafico. Number 9,
Looking for options for
Messi.
movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Martinez, and the pass is intercepted. And that has been cleared. Deftly away. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Zielinski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a shade optimistic. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Today.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Massaro is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. So on to the second man. Oh, quite remarkable miss. Messi, second to go. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Gerrard, the third man up.
He instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Hazard is the third man to step forward. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
This to double their advantage. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Mateus, fourth in their queue. Firm, low, telling.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
De Paul, last of the original five to walk forward. Oh, no one's saving that.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
It's saved, and it's over! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Hello, attendees. This is a
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players will be feeling like the better side lost, and to some extent that's true. I don't think they did an awful lot wrong, and that's probably what the boss is saying to them right now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Barcelona have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Vitinha, he is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they can counter here. Solot receives it in a wide position. And reclaimed it in a trice. Solot! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Referee has just said play on. Akanji clears. Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. He has found the way through.
That's going in strongly.
Now who's going to be first to this? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's shifting from... There's the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Norway really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. That is some save from Khan! Well, would you believe that?
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona with another corner. Corner number 2 then. It's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Solot.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. That's the keeper's ball. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Serginho venturing down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a pretty loose pass. Solot might just make this. Mendes cuts it out. And they've got rid. Vitinha tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Serginho gets flagged offside. A probing pass, and this is Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
What a throw in. Looks to the other side. Now the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Dembele has good running with the ball. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. Drogba, plenty to aim at here. Drogba! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Norway go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Of anybody who has found themselves
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 17, Vitinha.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Out for a throw. Rijkaard. And he's been shifted off it. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get rid. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho going face-to-face. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Cucurella is having a shot! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Cucurella certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And this is Drogba. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the width.
Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scored for Norway after 64
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
18.
classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rijkaard. João Cancelo. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele carries the ball down the right.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Castolo. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Harrison makes the interception. And he can clear it away. Now, he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Messi. Now there's a Mateus! And one more try! Goal, Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Alexander-Arnold considers his options. And this, an opportunity to pull level. That's really well manoeuvred. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh no, what has happened here? Burmo, over to the right flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Just eases him off the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. And Burmo. And he's whipped a chance! And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Solot can be a real threat inside the box. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's Pedri. It's run loose here. Solot. Now it's Gerrard. Mateus had a shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Castolo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things already rolling. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
Cross to the back post. And he's straight offside. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Del Piero. Mateus. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. And it's Davids. And Mateus. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the shot! He lifts the roof! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
After 15 minutes is number 10. Yamal.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Maldini. Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. Del Piero finds himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Dembele. That has been cut short. It's a good run down the right. Gerrard. Oh, what goes for a shot? Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, they've got it again. Oh, it's Gerrard. It's Xavi!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. Vardiol. Vardiol makes a dash for it. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Gerrard. He's going for goal! We've got a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Strong running down that left flank.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, such a clever touch. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
That was the first half.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Dembele. Coming on the field is
Gets us going once
number
more.
20, Mazzaro.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
Just about within shooting range. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Xavi is always looking to break lines. Upamecano. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Xavi. Del Piero. Now Davids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerrard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cruyff is there and he can pick it up. He's a sharp little ball here. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Messi, who's set up one goal so far. No, that's been intercepted. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it out wide, and this is Cruyff. And this is Del Piero. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ball's gone out of play. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. Cruyff. Massaro. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Peruzzi punts it upfield.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, he's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vardiol. And it's Del Piero. And Mateus. Oh, strongly challenged there. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute
Mateus.
added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Cruyff shoulders the responsibility. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then, and
So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy
After
about.
90 minutes. There will now be 30
So here we
minutes
go
of
then,
extra
extra time is coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 4.
Into extra time we go.
Upamecano. Number
Madrid
15,
did fantastically well to
Daniel.
force extra time, having
Coming
been on the
field,
brink of defeat in
number
normal time.
27,
In fact, you could say
Bayer.
they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
Number 14, Mazraoui. Substitution.
Mazraoui. And Gabriel. And that is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react. Maldini.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe is firing after that one. Now he's got space here. Gerrard. And he is deftly away. Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Driving forward. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cruyff. No, So just 15 minutes still to come.
Volunteers for each block. Please report to
So the
staff
very last
immediately.
of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Gerrard. Coming on to replace
Is there
him
to be
is
drama in these
number
final
17,
15 minutes?
Pedri.
It has been a slugfest. Shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That's an imaginative pass. And that is a good ball to find him. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Takes the shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Looking for the run. Mbappe is onto this. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitutions taking place.
Bro, battery level.
Barcelona have
lagging.
turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Bojan Kurkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's having a hit! Oh, wow, that's crazy! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Madrid found a way, somehow.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show.
And we'd like to inform you now
watching
that
both
the
teams
latest travel
refusing to
information
lose.
is
I mean, they
currently being
both ran their
displayed on
socks
the
off.
screen.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Massaro to go first. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Madrid feeling the pressure. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Of course, the lead now is 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. And he puts it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
This to put them 2 up. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
You can cut the tension with a knife. The margin of error is 0. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. The end of the game.
Unlucky
Reflections?
lads.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
hope
I've
for
been on the
better luck
losing
next
side in
time.
games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out
I
tonight.
don't have battery.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.